Hi and welcome to my channel. Uh, Today I want to quickly show how I make simplest foam rose. I didn't invent it. I found it long time ago on YouTube, and there are many other same kind of rose YouTube videos already. Only sometimes they are in different languages, so hopefully this one will help you. I'm making it of isolon, but it's possible to make it from foam as well. Only difference will be when you glue it. Otherwise, it's the same thing. And it must be 2mm foam to make big rows. If you're making small rows, then it can be smaller. But I'm making right now 30cm rows, and that means when it's bigger than that, it needs to be 2mm thickness. And there's no template. That's easy to cut them. I will show how to do it. And it's easy to calculate how big they need to be. I usually don't make them bigger than 50-60 centimeters because then there's loads of material needed. So this rose is 30 centimeters wide in diameter. That means I need to cut petals, and I need to cut squares at first, and that will be 30 centimeters. For 30 centimeters rows, I need 15 centimeters squares. And the same way you can calculate any other size what you need. If it's 40 centimeter rows, then you need 20 centimeter petals, and up like that, or down as well if you need smaller. We need 25 petals, which are 15 centimeter squares at first. Where to get isolon, I can't tell you without knowing where are you, because, well, I live in UK. We don't have local suppliers. I get it sometimes from Germany, sometimes from Latvia. Technically, isolon is made in Russia, so it's not so easy to get it. Sometimes you need to wait quite a long time to get some colors. So basically, just please Google it. So I write isolon with S or with Z sometimes as well, can be possible to find it. If you're using foam, then buy it carefully. There are some good foam in Temu and AliExpress. Just need to be sure it's thick enough. For not too big rows, even craft foam could work, which is for usually in craft shops for kids section, and it should work basically. Only it costs quite a lot to make quite big rows. That's, you need to be ready for that. Don't expect it to be cheap, unfortunately. let's put rows together. So we have done it so far, and to make it easier, I put it all in piles for each row. There's 2 rows with 5 petals. Those gonna be last ones. And then there's 3 rows with 4. So I will be using heat gun because it glues all together. If you're using Everfoam, then you will have to use glue. Basically, that's a main reason why I'm choosing to work with isolon instead of Eva, because it's really quickly to put flowers all together, and isolon is much lighter than Everfoam, and there's lots of colors for it, and quality is always the same. So first 4 petals, you can easily see that they are in one round. Don't care so much about this side, care that they are in one level on this side, because you don't want them to be one higher, one lower, then it looks way too messy and doesn't look good at all. So next 4 petals are going between these 4 petals, and it starts to open. So here you can squeeze them tiny bit, the petal, make it like that. And still this is in the same level. Okay, now another 4. Of course they go between these 4, and they need to open the flower even more. Okay. Now 2 rows left with 5. You need to be, this goes lower than previous ones. They're not anymore this height, they are opening flower more, so should look like that. I need to put them 5, so there's 1. It's fine if it's not so visible, just same. It's 1, 2, 3, so this one goes, you can see it here. This one needs to go more this way. 5 and another 5 between these 5. You you can leave opening one on one side for first one and then last petal to go under. That's up to you if you like that way or not. There it is. So if it's for wall, for flower wall, then you make circle of cardboard, add the little wire or little ribbon, and then just glue it. And there will be a little hook, and just do it like that. You can try with some Velcro or double-sided tape, but they might not be light enough, and then can fall down. Can't promise that. Basically, there's lots of ways how to figure that out. If it's for freestanding, then we will cover this with sepals and put a thick wire, but really thick, so it wouldn't wobble. Because sometimes if you put aluminium wire, which is like 2 or 3 millimeters, it can wobble. You can put wooden dowel, but just like long enough so it stably holds in a pipe, which is used for stem. And that's how I usually do it as well. Or some kind of plastic stick. Just stick it inside with glue, like securely with lots of glue, so it doesn't get out in any way. And that's it. That's how rose is made.